The woman with the knife. There was this friend of mine that when she was younger, she was a foreign exchange student. And she got hosted by a family in Australia. And at first when she got there, everything was great. You know, the husband was very nice. The wife was kind of standoffish, and there was a young girl and a young boy. And she really became part of the family. But the mother, there was always something off. In the beginning, she just kind of looked at her, not with the most pleasant of smile. She would look at her and she would kind of roll her eyes at her, and then started to make little comments underneath her breath, even putting the plate down harshly in front of her. And pretty soon, my friend started to really feel uncomfortable around this woman. And every now and then, the woman would snap at her. Now, my friend started to get a little bit protective and even sarcastic with her when she came at her. And she kind of gave this attitude back until one day, she was sitting eating cereal in the kitchen. And the mother was at the sink cutting up a chicken. And the mother said something underneath her breath. And for the first time, my friend responded to her. It wasn't the best response. And with that, the mother turned around, ran up to my friend with a knife in her hand and held it to her neck and said, "Get out." Now, my friend was devastated. She was scared. She was adrenaline pumping, and she ran. She ran to the neighbors. The neighbors got a hold of her parents, and she was taken away from that spot, that place, that family, that environment. For years, she wondered, what did I do to hurt this woman so much? Was I a bad person? Why did she despise me so? And she just ruminated over years and years and years about this until finally 20 years later she got a letter. And in that letter, it was the woman who wrote it. And in that letter, she said, "I'm sorry, but you don't know the story of why I chased you out of my home. You see, my husband was molesting my children, and I knew you were next. I didn't hate you. I loved you. I didn't chase you. I saved you. I liberated you. What you didn't even see coming was coming, and it would have been too late. So I waited for my opportunity, and it came." The moment she read that letter, she knew in an instant, oh my God, all these years, all these thoughts that I placed and wondered why this woman just absolutely despised me. She didn't despise me. She saved me. So we all have the woman with a knife in our lives. We all have that thing that we see the wrong way, not the way it was intended to be seen, but the way we saw it. The way we saw it in a moment that dictated our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions. And if you didn't catch it, it now has been run in the background, in the noise in your mind, over and over and over. So go back and find those moments, the woman of the knife with the knife moments, the woman with the knife moments, and go back and put it together and see how maybe you saw it wrong. Because after all, you are a God, a universal being living a human existence. Go find it.